Hello friends, how are you? I am back in another video. This is part 2 video of the phenylalanine and tyrosine metabolism. In this video, we will discuss the products of phenylalanine and tyrosine metabolism. Earlier, in the part 1 video, we discussed the conversion of phenylalanine to tyrosine by phenylalanine hydroxylase, and tyrosine finally broken down into glucose and fat. Glucose was finally synthesized from fumarate and fat was synthesized from acetoacetate. Now, in today's video, we are going to discuss the products in detail, and there are basically four products that are synthesized. First is melanin, right? Second is dopamine. Third are catecholamines, that is epinephrine and norepinephrine. The fourth are thyroid hormones, right? Now, the first product, that is melanin, is a skin pigment. The second is dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, and the third product is epinephrine and norepinephrine. They are catecholamines, right? And the fourth product are thyroid hormones, that is T3 and T4, right? Now we will start with the melanin first. Now we will start with the synthesis of melanin, the first product of phenylalanine metabolism. First of all, we have tyrosine. Tyrosine undergo tyrosinase reaction to form dopa. Dopa is finally converted to dopaquinone, and dopaquinone is converted to leukodopachrome, then indole 5,6 quinone, then melanochromes, and finally black pigment, that is melanin. Now we start with structures. So this is parahydroxy phenylalanine. So this is tyrosine, right? This is our first product, that is tyrosine. Tyrosine is parahydroxyphenylalanine. This is tyrosine, right? Now, the second reaction, first reaction is converted to dopa, right? Dopa is dihydroxyphenylalanine, right? So this is phenyl ring. This is, I am attaching alanine, right? So this was tyrosine, and we have an dihydroxy. Now we have two hydroxy groups. That this is dopa, right? DOPA. Dihydroxy. Two hydroxy groups are there. Phenyl ring is there. Dihydroxyphenylalanine. So this is dopa. This is carried by enzyme tyrosinase, right? And it is copper dependent, right? Now we'll convert dopa to our third product, that is dopaquinone, right? So in a similar manner, I will draw phenyl ring, then I will draw a large structure of alanine, right? Right. So here now we'll have two quinone groups, right? Dopa quinone, right? So here we'll write keto group, and this is, so this is our dopa quinone, right? So both the first two reactions required enzyme tyrosinase, right? This reaction requires tyrosinase, and this reaction also requires tyrosinase, right? So earlier we have tyrosine, that was parahydroxyphenylalanine. It was it undergoes reaction by tyrosinase to form dihydroxyphenylalanine, that was dopa, and these two hydroxy groups were converted into keto groups to form dopaquinone. Now, right now the third product is dopaquinone, and dopaquinone undergoes spontaneous reaction. There are two pathways from here. First is spontaneous reaction, which I have written here, right? Spontaneous, the dopaquinone will be converted to leukodopachrome, and leukodopachrome again undergoes reaction by tyrosinase, the same enzyme, right? It will finally converted to indole 5,6 quinone, and then to melanochromes, and which will melanochromes will polymerize to form melanin, that is black pigment, right? Though black melanin synthesis has been done, now we will start with the second reaction. Now, from dopaquinone, we earlier discussed there was spontaneous reaction, and this is second reaction from dopaquinone, that is enzymatic reaction, right? Enzymatic reaction, right? So it occurs in the presence of amino acid cysteine, right? Right. So in dopaquinone we have two quinone groups. There was dopaquinone that when cysteine is further attached, so it will finally lead to the synthesis of red pigment, right? So now coming on to the deficiency of melanin pigment. Deficiency, in case of deficiency of melanin pigment, we will get disease albinism, right? Now we will start with second product of tyrosine metabolism, that is catecholamines. What are catecholamines? When phenyl ring is having two hydroxy groups, right? When phenyl ring is having two hydroxy group, it is known as catechol, right? Right? And when amino group is further attached, right? They are known as catecholamines, right? Clear? Phenyl ring, when having two hydroxy group, it is known as catechol. When we'll further attach amino group, then these are known as catecholamines. Now we'll start with details, right? So phenylalanine was converted to tyrosine. Now tyrosine undergo hydroxylation to form dopa, dihydroxy phenylalanine, right? Then it undergo decarboxylation reaction. Carbon dioxide is removed to form dopamine, right? Dopamine is a neurotransmitter. It is produced in the central nervous system, right? Then dopamine undergo hydroxylase reaction in the presence of vitamin C to form norepinephrine, right? It is norepinephrine. Norepinephrine does not contain methyl group, and norepinephrine is further converted to epinephrine by methyl donor acetinosyl methionine to form acetinosyl homocysteine, and it contains methyl group. It is known as epinephrine. Now we'll start with reactions. So this is first our product, that is tyrosine parahydroxy phenylalanine, right? Now the first reaction is hydroxylation reaction, right? So this is phenyl ring, this is alanine, right? So monohydroxy and now dihydroxy, right? Monohydroxy phenylalanine was tyrosine, right? Now dihydroxy phenylalanine is dopa, right? DOPA. So it is formed by tyrosine hydroxylase, right? Hydroxylase. It is a hydroxylation reaction, right? Right. So two hydroxy groups, dihydroxy phenylalanine. Now dopa is further converted to dopamine, right? So there is a removal of carbon dioxide, right? So we will remove carbon dioxide from here, right? So tyrosine was there, monohydroxy phenylalanine. Then dopa was there, dihydroxy phenylalanine by hydroxylation reaction. Now this is dopamine because carbon dioxide has been removed and it contains amino group dihydroxy phenyl and amine, that is dopamine, right? Because it contains amino group, right? It is a neurotransmitter that is produced in the central nervous system, right? Now dopamine will undergo again hydroxylation reaction, right? So same structure is there, right? So now when I will introduce hydroxy group here, right? It is now converted to norepinephrine. It is neurotransmitter and it is produced by adrenal medulla. Nor means it doesn't contain methyl group, norepinephrine, right? And norepinephrine, when further methylated by SAM, acetinosyl methionine, so it will be converted to epinephrine, right? So in order to convert norepinephrine to epinephrine, right? This is norepinephrine. When I will introduce further methyl group here, Now it is epinephrine, right? Now coming on to the third specialized product, that are thyroid hormones. There are four steps. First is activation of iodine, right? The second is attachment of iodine to tyrosine residue, right? And the third is coupling reaction, and the fourth step is final proteolysis. Now the first step was activation of iodide. Now the iodide is activated. Then further in second step, it is attached to tyrosine residue of thyroglobulin, right? So this combination of activated iodine and tyrosine residue of thyroglobulin will finally form monoiodotyrosine, right? Mono means one iodine residue with thyroglobulin, monoiodotyrosine. And if there are two iodide groups are attached, right, 1 and 2, then it is known as diiodotyrosine, right? Now coming on to the third step, that is coupling, right? In this step, if we attach further diiodotyrosine and monoiodotyrosine, will get finally T3, right? And in case of diiodotyrosine, we'll further attach diiodotyrosine, we will get T4. These are both thyroid hormones T3 and T4, which are produced in the thyroid gland. So at the end, to sum up, we produce three specialized products from tyrosine metabolism. First was melanin, the skin pigment, right? Second was catecholamines, epinephrine, norepinephrine, and the neurotransmitter dopamine, right? The third product was thyroid hormones T3 and T4. In the next video, we will discuss inward errors of tyrosine metabolism. So please like the channel, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to press the bell button below. Thanks a lot. Keep studying hard. God bless you.